In this video, I'm going to tell you why you should never have all your books just with KDP and what I do to ensure that I can make so much more money and passive income by making sure I diversify my book portfolio. Hi, my name is Romney and thank you very much for joining my channel. If you haven't been to the channel before, it's all about creating, building and scaling your self-publishing business. And if you like these kinds of videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell and also give me the thumbs up if you do like these videos. So I am such a big advocate of ensuring that you never just load all your books to KDP. In fact, I'm going to show you evidence of my income report from another platform called IngramSpark, just to demonstrate how important it is to have diversification and how much money can actually generate in addition to KDP. So I'm going to go through the reasons why I don't just have all my books on KDP and why I do what I do in regards to ensuring that I've got multiple different income streams. So let's get into that now. So let me talk about the key reasons why I don't just publish on KDP alone, because there are some important reasons and I want you to know these before you put all your eggs in one basket, as they say, in regards to publishing and income. So let's get on to those key reasons. So firstly, I want to spread my passive income streams. So at the moment, I'm building passive income streams probably every couple of months. At the moment, I might have about 7 or 8 different passive income streams. In fact, I'm looking at creating a channel in regards to how I'm building my passive income stream. So keep an eye out for that in 2022. The next thing I want to do is ensure that I increase my exposure to more customers. So Amazon is the biggest online bookstore in the world, but it's not the only one. And there are other groups that do help with distribution of books and publishing. And so I want to be part of that as well. I don't want to just to carry all that risk in one area. The next thing is if KDP happens to change its algorithm, I could limit my potential in regards to, it might adjust my income. They might make a change in regards to what they classify as a low or no content book. There might be changes in there, the way that they categorize books. There are going to be changes in the future. We don't know what they might be, that there are definitely going to be changes, but we just need to make sure that we spread our risk in regards to what changes that might have in regards to our income. And also, I don't want one online platform having major control over all of my publishing decisions. And if you, one day, unfortunately, if you got that dreaded email to say, look, unfortunately, they're suspending your account or terminating your account, which would be an awful email to get, you still want to make sure that you're covering all your different areas. So please make sure that you consider your diversification. So what are the alternatives? Well, the alternatives are groups like IngramSpark and also Lulu. Now, I've published a lot of books through IngramSpark and I've just started to upload books onto Lulu. There's a few pros and cons with both of them. With Lulu, because I'm going to go into more detail in regards to IngramSpark, in regards to Lulu, you can get a free ISBN off Lulu or you can bring your own ISBN and you can put your books through Lulu, but if you did want them to be distributed to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and through IngramSpark, which they do, you would need to purchase a proof copy. So just say you did a journal, some sort of journal, then you'd need to purchase it. For example, might be $10 to proof it, then accept it, and then they can distribute it to those channels. But let me go into more detail about IngramSpark, who I have more knowledge about and how that all works. And I wanted to show you the income that I have been generating and what the potential income is that you can generate from other different income sources. Now, your revenue that you might generate from someone like IngramSpark might be very different from me because my books might be very different from what you've got. But I just want to show you what is possible and what alternatives are available. So let me jump on my dashboard now for IngramSpark and show you, say, 2 or 3 months worth of book sales and what is actually possible through another distributor and not just KDP. And so this is my dashboard for IngramSpark. It's just, you can just go to IngramSpark.com to be able to have a look and see whether it's going to be right for you. But I'm just going to go into my dashboard right now and show you some income that I'm getting in through this platform. So I'm on the platform now, and I've gone to the Reports tab of IngramSpark. I then simply go to Print Sales Report, and this will take me to the area that I can start to generate the report about how much I've been earning on this platform. So I'm going to go to the operating unit of US dollars there, or you can actually go into the UK or Australia, the different areas that Ingram do publish through. I'm going to untick Global Connect, and I'm going to do a screen display. Now we might do, let's just do from July to end of September. So let's do 3 months worth to the 30th. So we're going to set that period of time now, and I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to submit, and let's see what the report brings up. So these are all my titles, and these are the numbers of books that I've been selling. So what we need to do is to scroll down, and this will actually tell me how many book sales that I've had. So if I go down, there are sometimes returns, but I've had 1,310 book sales there, 27 returns. So 1,283 books have been sold, and for a value of $3,362 US I've made in royalties by using IngramSpark during that period of time. So that's just another option for consideration in regards to what is possible. That's a 3-month period, and I have not had to touch it at all. In fact, once I've loaded the book to IngramSpark, that has been it. There's no ways of having a emphasizing platform like Amazon do with AMS. You can maybe use Facebook groups, for example, to advertise your books, or you could do other things that you want to do, but in essence, I haven't had to touch it at all. And so it's a great amount of revenue that I can generate for that option. And I'm going to go into a few things about IngramSpark that you need to consider, because there are some big differences that you need to be aware of that are different from KDP. So let's get onto that now. So let's cover these key reasons of or what IngramSpark, the costs involved, and those sorts of elements. So firstly, you require an ISBN. Now, ISBN is the International Standard Book Number, and that is your identification for your book. When you publish to KDP, of course, you can opt to get a free ISBN through KDP, but with Ingram, you do need to purchase, and they can range in price. You can purchase them in bulk. For example, I recently bought 100, and it was around about 490 Australian dollars, but it just depends on the country you're in. You can buy them through organisations like Bowker.com, and I'll leave that information in the description as well. But you do need to purchase an ISBN to publish on IngramSpark, but you got to think of the long-term opportunity to generate income. Now, yes, there is a cost to upload of $49, but there is a workaround. So I'll talk about that in a moment. The $49 will allow your book to be published, and what it effectively does, it reduces the number of multiple uploads in, for example, someone might do a gratitude journal and do 10 different varieties of it, and therefore just putting so many books up. So it does make you think carefully about the quality of the book you're uploading. And formerly, they did have free uploads, and you could use a code to upload, but they seem to have limited or even stopped that now. But there is a workaround, as I mentioned. So how do you get around having to pay for your uploads every single time? Well, there is a group called Ally, which is the Alliance of Independent Authors, and you can refer to this in the description. So the Alliance of Independent Authors have a partnership with IngramSpark, and currently, at that time of filming right now, they are allowing you to get, so for $120 membership per year, you get 5 free uploads per month. Effectively, that's $245 worth of value that you would normally pay $49 for. Or if you were to upload 5 books per month to IngramSpark, or even have to adjust manuscripts and things. So if you adjust a manuscript on Ingram, you do have to pay a fee. So just be very, very careful that when you create your manuscript, it is spot on. You don't want to be uploading a book, and like KDP, you can go and make an adjustment. But with IngramSpark, you do need to pay a fee for any adjustments. So just remember that. But if you had the free code, you can use that to do a free adjustment to your manuscript. But if you were to pay a $120 membership, you would get $2,940 worth of value if they continue to provide the 5 free codes per month. Now, that could stop. So I'm not guaranteeing that the 5 free uploads per month will continue all the time through that partnership, but I can't see it maybe stopping anytime soon if Ingram find there's value in this, particularly with a very well recognized group called Ally. So that's something for you to consider. Again, I'll leave the links in the description, but a few takeaways that I wanted you to consider before we finish up on this video. And one thing I need to actually cover, which is very, very important as part of any uploading to IngramSpark, is that your books must be very high quality, and you can't be uploading no content books. They're not permitted. If you're looking at uploading books to IngramSpark, then I would definitely have a look at what they permit, because they do have what they call an integrity unit regarding the quality books that are uploaded to IngramSpark. And what you don't want to be doing is obviously paying for an upload and finding out that it's not the quality that they need or they allow. So have a look at the IngramSpark website. Look under the kind of books that they permit. My books, I've got a lot of children's books. There's some high quality activity books that I've uploaded, but don't go uploading any no content books like blank journals and things like that, because they'll be knocked back and you'll completely waste your money in regards to that. So make sure you look very, very carefully into those terms for the quality of books you can upload to IngramSpark. But my key takeaways is that I've been able to diversify. I'm getting a really good passive income through IngramSpark. Yes, I've made an upfront investment regarding the books that I've put into IngramSpark, but now that is absolutely paid itself back plenty times over. So you just need to maybe evaluate if you've got some books that you might just try 1 or 2 to start with. And it might be worth that investment to get the ISBN and to pay the upload process as part of IngramSpark, because they do have a distribution network of over 30,000 different stores. So they can do bricks and mortar stores, other online bookstores such as Barnes & Noble. They go to bookdepository.com. As I said, there's plenty of different options that are available through IngramSpark that you want to consider. So that sort of summarizes the video. Yes, it is an option. It may not be for everybody, but the point of the video was to make sure you're diversifying your publishing as well. Don't just have everything with KDP. It's not worth risking at all to have nothing just in case something happened to your account, and I'd hate for that to happen to you. So just keep that in mind. So let's just finish up now. Well, I hope you found the content in that video valuable. Remember, don't always have all your books with KDP. It's just so important to have that diversification within your portfolio of also publishing or being a self-publisher. So please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware of more videos that I create. And also remember to check out the links below to my low and no content publishing course. So until the next video comes out, I look forward to seeing you then.